it's too harsh to cut off a friend because of their romantic partner?
If you have a female friend or a male friend that is continuously in toxic or abusive relationships, cut them off. I wish I did this in my 20s. I know better now that I'm 40, but I got so engulfed in these women relationship, trying to save them, trying to help them, trying to mentor them, trying to get them help. And you know where it left me? Some of these abuser men trying to fight me, trying to get me knocked off. Almost watching a friend of mine, I thought she was going to die in front of me because she kept letting this man back in her house. These men lying on me, these men hating me because they knew that I was a true friend. They knew that I was able to help them. And it's not worth it. Um, any woman that allows a man to treat her like shit, it's not a reflection of me. And it's show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. The type of male friends or female friends that you're around, that is a reflection of you. Is a reflection of your character, what you think is right or wrong, is a reflection of your self-esteem. I like to be around friends who love themselves, friends who are solution based. So no, I'll cut your ass off so quick. So sis, if I disappear on you, is it because I cannot be friends with women who let men treat them like shit? And I don't, regret anybody that I cut off. 2 years ago, there was a friend of mine. I disappeared on her. She ended up marrying her F buddy who needed to stay in the country. And for 6 years, this man abused her. He SA'd her. He did all these horrible things to her for her to turn around and marry him so he can stay in the country. And I said, congrats, girl. Wow. And I disappeared on her ass. Blocked her on social media. I blocked her number. And I don't wish her the best. I wish her the worst because I feel like sometimes people need to be abused for that to catapult them into their spiritual healing and their spiritual journey. So, if you got a friend, this is to my younger women out there. You have a friend who's in a toxic relationship. Every guy she's with, he's abusing her. He's treating her like shit. Um, Run. And let me tell you something. Something else I noticed is that most of these women, they're not really your friend. They trauma bond with you, right? If you think back to how y'all connected, y'all probably most likely trauma bond, right? And when you change, right? Because I've changed and I've done my healing work and I'm still doing my healing work. I remember when I got a good man in 2020, one of my friends kept saying, oh, you talk about him too much and you're always with him. And it's like, girl, that's my man. What are you talking about? What's going on? But whenever I used to tell her about men who weren't treating me right, she was all ears. She was cool with it. But as soon as I got a good man, oh, you talking about him too much. You spend too much time with your man. So women who are always abused, they can't even vision that there is a good man out there until it actually happens to them. So when you are in healthy relationships, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to be friends with somebody who's always getting this shitty dude. Next thing you know, she's going to be like, can I come to your house? She's going to try to challenge you. Let me tell you something. When a woman is damaged, you don't know what she will do. You don't know what will people do because you have something that they've never even knew existed. Now they got to compete and compare to see how come she gets to be loved. How come she gets a man who's generous with her. He loves her. Why I keep attracting these abusers not knowing that they have to do their healing work. It's nothing wrong with cutting off a woman who still hasn't done her healing work and she keeps attracting these toxic men and staying in abusive relationships. Don't get engulfed, cut them off, wish them the best.